Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam. Saram everyone, so we continue our satsangs on our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and this video also based on my 3 books, my memories about Sathya Sai, and all that books, they're in free domain, so free download. Next to this video I have links, better to say, and so also on my website debansky.com, so you can also download for free as e-book all that books with my memories. Okay, volume number 1, chapter 63, and the title of this chapter is Avatar is the ultimate human being. Well, that's just a title for the chapter. Of course, it's a very big question, and actually really huge question, how reality of Avatar, the divine incarnation, connected with our human reality. And the question is, okay, can we use Sathya Sai Baba as example just for us human beings? Okay, of course, Swami's reality is totally different. He is absolute divine consciousness with limitless power, wisdom, compassion, love, but at the same time I want actually to use our beloved Swami as example, because just remember, my life is my message, that quote from Sathya Sai, and then Sathya Sai repeated it so many times. Okay, according to the Kriya Yoga tradition, and actually I practice Kriya Yoga meditation and I teach Kriya Yoga meditation for years, we have 7 chakras, and the different chakras, they connected with the different aspects of our human life. And in the Kriya Yoga tradition, we say that complete holistic life is life based on all 7 chakras. So Lord God, He created not 1 chakra, not 3 chakras, but 7. So it means complete holistic life is life according to the all 7 chakras, and that in itself lead us to the huge bunch of questions, philosophical questions. What does mean spirituality, and where is that border between spiritual and unspiritual, divine and maybe material life, and can we divide life into spiritual and material at all? In my previous videos, I already told you, shared with different stories, my personal stories with Sathya Sai, because back in 90s I was interpreter, translator for Sathya Sai for Russian-speaking groups, and that's the reason why all my books, it's actually my personal memories, personal experiences. And when I was kind of 21, 25 years old, and that was first few years on Puttparthi Prashanti Nilayam Ashram, and for me spirituality was something like meditation, japa, mantra practice, and all that things like family, social life, etc., that was just an illusion. But Sathya Sai message also personally to me was that no, it's not like that. Really, God created everything, including social life, and social life is not bad, it is not illusion, it is not place or space for suffering, etc. No, God created this human society, this social reality, and it's like stage where we can grow spiritually, where we can be creative. Oh my God, totally different approach. And yeah, that's Sathya Sai approach, very, very unusual, by the way, and many spiritual teachers, they deny this, but that was exactly the message of Sathya Sai, that everything is divine, that even social life is divine, and that's also tool for our spiritual divine evolution. So it means family. It's not illusion. It's not obstacle for the meditation. That's okay. Who created family? Well, the family as an institution created by God for certain purpose, not only to bring next and next generation of human beings, not only for that, but also for the spiritual evolution. Okay, in this chapter 63 of my first book, I think, of course, we have to be very careful actually, but we can use our beloved Swami as example. Okay, let's take physical body. We don't need to worship to our physical body. We don't need to, to create more physical consciousness. Physical body, bodily consciousness. No, we're soul. Okay, we're not body. We're soul who lives. Okay, I am soul who lives in this physical body. Okay, the same with you. I'm not physical body. We don't need to be too bodily, too physical in our mind stuff. But we have to take care. Yeah, we have to keep this physical body in a very good shape. Why? Okay, in the Christian Bible, Apostle Paul, he told that human body is the temple for the Spirit, for the divine Spirit, Spirit of God. Actually, well, it's absolutely universal message. You don't need to develop attachment to your body, but you have to keep it in very good conditions. And because actually your body is not your body, it's Lord God who gave you physical body for the purpose of your evolution here on this planet Earth. And Sathya Sai was a very good example for that. Of course, we know that he left his physical body in the age of something like 84, and the last 3 to 4 years of his life, he was experiencing certain physical problems, or at least that was appearance. Okay, wheelchair. Yeah, he was giving darshan on wheelchair. That was last 3 to 4 years of his life. But actually, just please remember in what kind of physical shape conditions he was when he was 75, even 80 years old. So he was very strong and young. Of course, it was like great mystery why he, at least on the level of appearance, he was quite ill last few years of his life. And many devotees even don't believe that he was really ill. That was maybe also a kind of lila, divine game. That's also possible, by the way. Okay, let's speak about his family life. Okay, he was not married, of course, but just look how he gave us example, how he took care like his family members, I mean his brother, his whatever nephews, etc. Yeah, it was real care for his family. And that's very interesting. We can say that, well, he is avatar, he is God. It means basically, well, all his family, but at the same time, his physical family, okay, his physical relatives. And he gave us example because he was really taking care, always paying attention, helping them. Remember his parents, yeah, and he was very respectful to his parents. Just imagine, Lord God, Sathya Sai, but he was very respectful. So it means when sometimes spiritual practitioners now, unfortunately, sometimes they can easily say, well, I'm practicing meditation, I study Advaita philosophy, so why I need to care about my parents? That's wrong, because Sathya Sai example is very clear. Respect to the parents. And even, as you know pretty well, that very near to the Prashanti Nilayam ashram, yeah, Sathya Sai like established, constructed certain tomb, Samadhi Mandiram for his parents. And now we can come to this wonderful park and meditate just next to Samadhi Mandiram of father and mother of Sathya Sai. Very peaceful, as you know, and a powerful place to meditate there. And of course, one more extremely difficult and unusual actually question is is connection between Sathya Sai and energy of money. For many Sai devotees, it's impossible even to imagine that we can speak about Sathya Sai, our beloved Swami, and money. So impossible to speak together about these two topics, because many Sai devotees, they think that, okay, yeah, that's real, that our Swami is pure, absolute divinity. But then, how can we speak about money? Money is something sinful, dirty, that's illusion, that's the source of many problems in the world. But let us be careful, because Sathya Sai gives us example that no, not like that, because finally, who created all that financial system? The same way, like Sathya Sai told us that, okay, social life, this human society created by God ultimately, yeah, and it means financial system as well. In Vedic Hindu tradition, we may say that sometimes beautiful goddess Lakshmi is symbol of financial whatever system, or just money, or just in a more general term financial system, and sometimes God Kuber. Anyway, it's a part of holistic, again I say this word, holistic approach to life. And there is no any sin, no any problems with the money itself. The problem starts when we, human beings, sometimes we don't know how to use properly this financial power. That is the problem, not money itself. What does it mean, money? In a mystical term, it's certain type of energy, divine energy, yeah, symbolized by beautiful goddess Lakshmi. In a more social way, we can explain that money is the equivalent when we exchange with the different goods and services. So you pay money for certain service, for certain, whatever items you may purchase on the market. So it's just equivalent. It's not good, not bad, it's neutral. And to be able to work with this energy, that's also important. And life, just life of Sathya Sai life, is the proof and example that it's very important to know how to work with energy of money. Okay, Sathya Sai was able to attract as magnet huge number of people, devotees, and also sponsorship. So that's not secret that okay, Prashanti Nilayam Ashram, Sathya Sai organization, I mean as the organization, as the ashram office, it was always very rich, and that's not the secret, because when you come to Prashanti Nilayam, you immediately see huge ashram, university, hospital, old and new. You can see big number of universities all over the India, and also, of course, very famous Bangalore hospital. Obviously, huge money is behind all of that, and that money which Sathya Sai attracted to himself, and then he was able to use it properly, and that's a huge example for us. Well, all that, charitable projects, water supplement project, and many other like educational and etc. It means basically energy of money, financial energy, it's a neutral, and not only neutral, potentially it's a divine energy, because it's created by God. It's Goddess Lakshmi and God Kubir, if to again mention this Vedic Hindu symbolism. So just imagine how many good things happen in the world on daily basis because of proper use of money. Okay, churches, ashrams, educational institutions, okay, agricultural projects, buildings, medical care, so many good things. So my point is that Sathya Sai was really example, multi-level example, and his life is a really message about holistic life. It's like, no need to have attachment to the physical body, but we have to take care. We have to keep it in a good conditions. Okay, no need to be attached to your attachment to your family members, maybe not so good, but you have to help them, because God gave you this wonderful team, which is your family. So it means you have to behave properly and express your compassions, and just always to be ready to give you a helping hand. And of course, very complicated for many spiritual practitioners question about money and financial energy. If you see it as energy created by God, then you know that okay, we have to learn how to utilize, how to use this energy properly. And of course, Sathya Sai was perfect example of service, love, compassion. That's beyond, just a perfect, unreachable example. But anyway, so again, my point is that we can take his life as example, at least somehow, at least little bit maybe, if we'll really try to learn something and live our life according to that example, then we can construct like our life based on the example of Sathya Sai. So God bless you. Sai Ram. See you next time. And on my website dubyansky.com, all that books are in the form of ebooks, so you can download it for free, read it, and I'm sure it will be very useful and interesting for you. Sai Ram, see you next time.
Om Bhurбhuva भर्गोऽस्वहं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।